Stuart Kaiser of Citi has this to say. This is a case of tail risk reduced or delayed as opposed to removed. Stuart joins us now for more. As he says, good news is needed and quick. Stuart, it's good to see you.
How are you? Happy Sunday.
Did we get any of that good news over the weekend?
Yeah, I think we got some of it. I think the 90-day tariff delay and then, try to exempt some of the tech stuff is incremental progress. I think that stuff trims the tail a little bit, but, they quickly walk back, the positive response. If this was a weekday, we probably would have had a 5% rally and then a 3% sell-off. Luckily, we were closed on Saturday, so we didn't get that. It's progress. I mean, it's either an acknowledgement that they had gone too far and are a little bit concerned about, market functioning, or, they're just trying to deliver a little bit of good news. But without a doubt, they've trimmed some of the tail off. It's still a long tail, but I think they've trimmed a little off.
So the word that got thrown around in the past week, negotiation. We're going to negotiate. Are they negotiating with themselves at the moment?
It's a little hard to say. I mean, a lot of trade delegations are supposedly in town and they're talking. It does seem like they negotiated with themselves on the way up and on the way down. China's basically said we're done, with the tit-for-tat stuff. So it does a little bit feel like they're kind of responding to shadows and to what's going on in markets as opposed to sitting down across the table with someone actually, trimming up numbers.
Well, you say markets, but it seems like they're looking at one market. It's not your market. Do you feel left out? I mean, is there a sense that basically it doesn't matter how much stocks sell off as long as the bond market is stable, that's not going to be a limiting factor for this White House?
Well, we actually got it right this time, actually, I think, Lisa. I mean, I remember a couple of weeks ago you said credit spreads haven't widened, so this equity response is overdone. Equities actually move first. So I would say that we're kind of the winner of the clubhouse, so to speak, on a Masters Day. And, look, without a doubt, I mean, I don't think this is a Trump equity put. If there is a put, it's associated with the credits or the credit or bond markets, full stop. If you look at what happened to credit spreads and implied volatility on HYG or LQD the last couple of weeks, you can see that being very, very aggressively priced. So, yeah, I would agree. I mean, if it's an equity put, it's still quite a bit lower than here, I would say.